welcome back to the Broken Farm. Today is Thursday. It is August 25th and I just got home from work. I am videoing right now because I kind of wanted to show what I've been doing the last few days. We haven't been doing a whole lot because it's a work week and we've both been working all week, but what I've been doing for the last few days when I come home from work is I've let my chickens out to free range, and I'm doing two things at once. One, I'm kind of training them and getting them used to being able to have some time out of their run, and they have seemed to really enjoy getting to kind of scratch around. They really stay in one area, and to be completely honest, I kind of wait on them to tell me when they want to go back in. So usually I leave the gate open. Actually, I always leave the gate open, and they'll free range for anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes, and then they all end up back in the run. So that's usually when I say, okay, we're done, and lock them back up. But the other thing that I've been doing is I have been training that one. So when I have the chickens out to free range, Maverick has done a great job. He's already like the perfect chicken dog. He wants to be near them, he watches them, but he could care less about anything that goes on. So when they move, when they fly, when they go past him, he doesn't care at all. He will just lay down right where they are, and he wants to be near them, but he doesn't really care what they're doing. Harley, on the other hand, she is excited by them and she wants to play with them, and her idea of play is pounce. So obviously she can hurt them. So what I've been doing is I've done a lot of research on what to do to train her, and everything that I've read says that we need to train her to ignore the chickens. And the way to do that is to have her around them. I've had her on her leash with her harness on, and while the chickens are around, she's there, she's able to watch them, but then I try to get her attention away from them, and I want her to focus on me, and I praise her. So she's been doing a really good job. In fact, yesterday we were out here free ranging, and Maverick, he's not on a leash. She's with me on her harness, with her harness on, and they both heard something up in the neighbor's yard over there, and he took off. And she kind of went crazy because I had her on the leash and she couldn't go, and she wanted to go. So she, kind of went nuts for a little bit, and I contemplated, what should I do? Should I let her go? And I decided to go ahead and do it. So I took her leash off, and she took off after Maverick up in the woods. And they went into the neighbor's yard to, investigate whatever it was. And they were gone for about 5 minutes. And then when they came back, I grabbed her, put her back on the leash, and she wanted to go, I thought she wanted to go get water. So I kind of started to go over in that direction so she could get some water, but she turned and wanted to go under the house, which is where they lay to cool off. So, obviously I didn't want to go under the house with her. So I had a decision to make. Am I going to take her off the leash and let her go under the house and cool off? Or am I going to keep her on the leash because I was afraid of what she'd do with the chickens? I went ahead and took a chance. I let her off the leash, and she just went under the house and laid down. She could see the chickens from where she was, and she kind of was starting to get it. And so then in a few minutes, the chickens kind of moved to a different area. She came out from under the house, and she wanted to go over to where they were. So I went with her. I didn't put her back on the leash, but I was right there with her, and she just went over to where they were and laid down. So then at one point, when they all started to kind of go back into the run, she went in the run too. And she was really just sniffing around in there, kind of wanted to be in there. I couldn't really get her out that easily. She wanted to go into the coop. She tried to go up in the little door, but she's too big and I wouldn't let her. But anyways, she finally, when I called her, she finally came out of the coop, and she had a great day yesterday. So I'm going to try it again. And I've got my camera out here, so hopefully I'm not eating my words. She's already just now gone back under the house, so I'm going to let her stay there, and I'm just going to keep an eye on her while I let the chickens out. So let's see how she does today. come. Harley, come. Come here, baby. Harley. Harley. Harley, come here. Come here, baby. Harley. Harley. Come here, girl. Good job. Yes. Yes, that's a good girl. So that's what Maverick usually does. He'll just go where they are and not really worry about them. She's kind of doing the same thing today, but she is very interested in what they're doing as they are kind of flying around. All right, Harley, be sweet. Yes, you're already sweet. Be sweet, baby. Yes. And of course, Maverick has to go check out their run, see what kind of goodies he can find in there. Yes, that's a good girl. Good girl. And the chickens are enjoying their time out. So she seems to be doing real good. It's still making me anxious because she's going over to where they are and she just wants to get up close to them, and it scares them a little bit. But now she's inspecting inside the run. Looks like their water fell over. I gotta go pick that up. And the chickens are kind of over in this area. They might start to kind of come in here. They do. Now they're following me in. Their water fell over. So let me pick this up, and they're out. So I've got to go get some more water for them. So we have Joey, who's in there, stuck in there. So I'm gonna go get her and let her out. All right, so I'm still out here. Harley just took off. She heard something or something. She took off, but chickens are really enjoying the sunshine and the loose dirt that they can give themselves a little dust bath. There's a couple back in there, dust bathing, and then there's a couple foragers over here. And here comes Harley and Maverick. Come here, Harley. Harley! No, baby. No, Harley. Harley, come. Harley, come here. Harley. Harley! Harley, come here. Come here. She just messed up their sunbathing. Harley! No! Harley! Come here, Harley! She's not being mean to them. She's just scaring them a little bit. Come here, Harley. Come here, baby. No, Harley. All right, I have 10 of them in, and I've got 3 left. and they can't figure it out. Every time they come near and I push the gate open, they go around. And then these guys that are inside try to come out. So it's a balancing act. And I'm trying to keep the dogs from scaring them one way or the other. So let's see if I can get the last 3 in the coop. Okay, I got all 13 back in. So that was a little bit of a circus. It was easier yesterday. They all went in by themselves. So there's usually 1 or 2 that can't find the gate. And I didn't know whether it was better to have the gate swing open or swing out, because what I try to do is get them all in without like 3 or 4 of them going back out, because then it's just a revolving door. So I know Harley was not trying to be vicious. She was just trying to help. So I don't know. She's a work in progress, and so are the chickens, but they're all back in now. So I'm probably going to go in and get some dinner ready. So I don't know if we're going to do any videoing this weekend. Shawn is going back to Georgia, and Bailey are going back to Georgia. And we originally thought we would all go, and then we remembered we had 3 dogs and 13 chickens. So I'm staying here and Natalie's staying here because she has to work. And I am actually off of work all next week. So I'm really excited. It is horse show break here in our town. There is a very big horse show. And so our county gets off of school for a week. And then of course the following Monday is Labor Day. So I'll have a week and a day off of work. So I plan to do a lot around the house. Plan to do a lot of food preserving. Not that I have a ton right now, but there's just some things like I want to can up some beans because we've been making some chili lately and I'm running out on beans. I have all of my tomatoes that I grew and I froze, and those need to be dealt with. So I'm going to work on that. My tomatoes are still growing in the garden, but they're all rotting. So I think it's kind of a combination of they were laying on the ground for a while, and I also think my mom says that the marks that they're showing are because of a lack of water. Maybe not like right now. I mean, yeah, they are. They don't have a lot of water right now because it's been we haven't had a lot of rain, and they're just looking so bad that I don't even feel like wasting the water on them. But our plan is we're going to make sure that when we redo our garden for next year that we have a drip system, so that I won't have to worry about that problem. So we're gonna, we won't be working on that this weekend because like I said, Shawn and Bailey are going to Georgia. It is my stepson's birthday tomorrow. So Shawn is going there to be able to celebrate his birthday with him. And Bailey's going because she wants to help celebrate and she wants to visit some of her friends. So they're gonna be gone for the weekend. The girls and Shawn are not off of work next week. Darn. They don't get horse show break off, but I do. So like I said, I'll be doing stuff around the house. And if we get into anything projects wise, I will be sure to turn the camera on and let you know. But if not, then this may be a short video and it may be our only one for the week. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed seeing the chickens out. I know I enjoy being out here, although now I'm hot and sweaty and I'm dirty because I was playing with the dogs the whole time. But anyways, it's a work in progress. It's fun, but you know, we got a little ways to go. I know these dogs are not near ready to be left alone with the chickens, and I don't have any intentions of doing that anytime soon. So anyways, like I said, if I don't come back on, then thanks for watching and we'll catch you next time. Bye.